Hello, everyone.
So have I been talking to myself?
There we go. I can hear
Wonderful. Are we good with lip reading today?
you.
So sorry. Hello, welcome to the Stress-Free Card Making Summit October 2025 kickoff call. That's a mouthful. I have a cold. I sound like a dude, so welcome. We're ready to get our kickoff call. Hello from everyone all over. Hi, Pat. Hi, Diana. Hi, everyone.
Yes. So if you have been to a kickoff call before, it's not a whole lot different. We just kind of explain how the event works so that you're not lost tomorrow when it all starts and everybody knows what they're doing. And so we just wanted to explain the event a little bit and talk about some of the fun things that are going to happen this weekend. All right. So if you don't know us already, I'm Justine Hovey. I am one of the hosts of the summit alongside Laurel Beard. I have been card making for 20-ish years. Yeah, and I host classes. I have a VIP membership, host summits. My favorite thing, I think, is putting on events for card makers and doing live classes with my membership program because I love hanging out with all of you and being a part of the crafty community. And yeah, that's pretty much me in a nutshell.
I'm Laurel. I'm her sidekick. I do all the things, same things, YouTube, a bunch of different things, but hopefully by now you guys know who we are. We've been around in the card making industry forever. We met, we don't know when, we've just felt like we've always been friends, but we probably met on a design team or something is all I can figure.
Yeah.
And it's been several years and we just love putting these events on for you and we hope that you enjoy them as well.
All right. So we're going to go over a lot of different things like what to expect this weekend, how it'll all work. What do we mean by 5 supplies, just so there's no confusion there. What our goal is, how to get the most out of the presentations you attend, which is probably the most important thing. The attendee guide, our ultimate organization bundle, also known as our paid ticket holders, what's in store for you. And then if you need any customer service of any kind, how to go about doing that the proper way. And yeah, we're going to have some fun.
This is the most important thing you're going to hear from today. This is going to help you having to send emails, wait for replies, and all the things. There are 2 different ways to access the summit. One way is for the free ticket holders, and one way is for the paid ticket holders or the ultimate card making bundle holder. Okay. And these are the links on the screen here. I'm also going to throw them up on the comment. You'll want to bookmark these. So every day, if you're a free ticket holder, and this includes if you don't receive the email, because sometimes email providers, they just don't send our emails. We do not know why. We don't know. So the schedule page is where you want to go. On the schedule page, it'll show you all the presentations that are available for that day. This is for free ticket holders. And then it'll also show you the schedule of what speaker is going live. So some of our speakers have opted to go and do some live question and answers, not all of them, but some of them. So we have those scheduled throughout the day. So you'll want to hit up the schedule page to see what is happening for that day. For the paid ticket holders, you can access everything by going to that link and logging in, and that gets you into the back end. That gets you into the paid site where you can see all the presentations already. You don't have to wait for specific days. The live links on where the Q&As and everything will be there too. Also, we have a lot of extra activities that we do for the paid ticket holders, and all those links will be there.
Yes. So, also, just a quick note, if you are trying to log into the classroom and it's not working, reset your password and copy and paste it in instead of trying to type it out. It always gives you one of those like crazy security passwords with like 20 different numbers and letters. And most of the errors that end up occurring are because of typos. So just copy and paste it. It'll save you a lot of stress. All right. So what to expect this weekend. All of the presentations. So this is for our free ticket holders. All of the presentations are available each day. So starting tomorrow at 8 a.m. Eastern Time, New York, you can watch roughly 10 presentations, or 8, I think it is, for 24 hours. They're going to expire at 8 a.m. the next day. And then new presentations are available. So Friday, Saturday, and Sunday all have different presentations, and they all expire after the 24 hours. So take your notes and watch the videos or anything that interests you. Our Q&A, we have Q&A and we have presentations. So when you go onto the schedule page, you're going to see pictures of the cards that people have made, like the projects, and you can watch the tutorial. And then when you scroll down, you're going to see pictures of the speakers that are offering a Q&A. Now, the Q&A is available to ask questions about the presentations. So you don't want to be going into the Q&A necessarily and then not having watched the presentation, because you're going to be like, where's the tutorial? What's going on? So just be careful there. You have presentations. Those are the tutorials. And then you have the Q&A, which is to ask the speaker your questions, okay? And those are going to be available throughout the whole weekend. You can watch those on replay at any time. We don't take those down. How to access the presentations, we talked about that just before. Free people, stressfreecardmaking.com/schedule. Paid people, stressfreecardmaking.com/classroom. Okay, so if a paid person tries to go to the free site, yes, you can watch it, but eventually it's going to expire and you're going to say, hey, don't I have lifetime access? Yes, in the classroom. And supply lists, freebies, and more. Let me see here. They're going to be, if you go to your attendee guide, we show you, but when you click on the presentation, you just scroll down. Okay, so you see the title of the video, you'll see the video, just keep scrolling down. If the speaker or the instructor is offering a freebie or anything like that, it will be underneath the video. Okay, so it's very easy to find, you just need to scroll. All right.
Okay, let's talk about the 5 supplies explained. Each presenter, they picked their topic, they picked their technique, they picked everything. We don't like to assign things. We like everybody to be creative. And plus we have such a unique, vast range of speakers that specialize in different things. You're able to see a lot more variety. And that's why we chose it this way. But each speaker has chosen 5 unique supplies. Now, when I say unique, I mean something special like a die cutting machine or foil, or in my case, it was was shaving cream. Okay. So those are unique things that you might not find in everyone's craft room. But things like ink pads, cardstock, scissors, a pen, things like that, we're not going to count those as supplies because you have those in your house, in your room, in your car, in your purse. More than likely you have things of that nature. So exceptions, like is written here, cardstock, I already said it all, household items. Okay. And then other specific items, like I just mentioned, those are what count towards the 5 supplies or less. So some speakers have even created cards with just 2 supplies. It's actually amazing. And you get to go through and figure out who that is. Bonus prize when you figure it out. It's very interesting to see the take on all the speakers' presentations. They're wonderful.
All right. So summits can be a little bit overwhelming, and we want your experience to be as stress-free as possible. When we talk about stress-free, we always talk about the actual card making tutorials, tech, whatever's going on your end. We don't have a whole lot of control over that, but we try to make things run smoothly as possible. If you went to all 23 presentations this week, instead of actually accomplishing something, you're probably going to feel drained, full of ideas, but not know really where to start. And we don't want you feeling like that. So if you have, we want, what we would suggest is go to the presentations of the cards where you're like, that looks appealing to me, or I want to learn more about that topic that speaker's talking about. Take your notes, maybe even try it out, and then go and watch more presentations. Okay, summits are kind of like picking university courses. There's a million different ones, but you only need the ones that interest you and that are for your degree, right? So you just want to go and watch the ones that appeal to you so you don't get overwhelmed by the end of it. If you got a paid ticket, you can watch them all to your heart's desire for the next 10 years if you want.
Okay, so how to get well, we already said that. Take notes. This is how to get the most out of your presentation. Take notes, whether it's a paper and pen, whether it's sticky notes, whether you have Apple Notes on your phone, whether you go open Google Drive, whatever whatever you want to do. Take notes, write down things that inspire you. And there's also a workbook that's provided that Justine does, by the way. She does a fantastic job. And I'm so glad she likes to do that. I don't even know she likes to do it, but she does it and she's good at it. So that's why we encourage you to kind of wake up in the morning, especially if you're a free ticket holder, or actually even if you're paid. If you want to go and talk to the speaker, and that let's just say Justine's at 9 a.m. Well, she's not. Let's just say she's at 10 a.m. That she would be the first presentation that I would watch, because then I can catch her live and be able to ask her questions about her presentation. So we encourage you to take a look at the schedule, see which presentations you like, then scroll down a little more and see which of the speakers of that day was going live. And then you can decide how to plan your day. That's probably the best way to do it. And that's what I would suggest you do. If you're watching after the live is over, we do have a Facebook group. I think it's stressfreecardmaking.com/community. Is that right?
Yeah.
It's //community, and you're free to ask questions over there, and you can tag the speaker. If she's in the speaker group, she'll be able to be tagged. Okay. And also, like Justine said, for a very small amount of money, you can purchase the ultimate organizational bundle and upgrade your ticket. So you don't have to take notes. You don't have to do all those things. You can go back and watch those presentations whenever you want, but also you do get additional access to other bonuses that the speakers are offering. And we'll get into it in just a few minutes. We have 2 sponsors for the event. There's exclusive discount codes and things as well that's available to the paid ticket holders as well.
Okay. So yeah, just the main difference, essentially, just wanted to go off of what Laurel was saying. When you're a free ticket holder, you can download the person's supply list, and you can download a picture of the card so that you can recreate it as you remember and take notes. But for the paid ticket holders, you actually have the written instructions for everything. So that's one of the main differences. So you don't have to take notes. And so this is pretty much it here. So if you're on a free ticket, you have 24-hour presentation access. You have the access to supply lists when the video goes live for the 24 hours. And you get access to the speaker freebies if they're offering one. You can come to our Facebook group and come hang out and have fun there, share what you make. We love to see it. You get the attendee guide. So that is stressfreecardmaking.com/guide. That has tons, like all the information you need for the whole summit in there, as well as trackers. So you can like handy checklist, and, it's really nicely made for those of you that like lists. So you don't miss out on anything and things like that. And you get access to some giveaways. Okay. If you purchase a paid ticket or the ultimate card making bundle, you get instant and lifetime access. So you can prepare your supplies ahead of time. You can watch anytime, now or in 10 years, like we said. Access to the Facebook group. You get the attendee guide, the project guide and workbook, meaning you get all the instructions you need, all the measurements, all photos, you get supply lists, everything. The workbook's beautiful. You get to hang with the instructors on Sunday. That's one of our special live events. You're going to get 3 live classes. So I'm teaching a live class Friday, Saturday, and Sunday for paid ticket holders. It's going to be so much fun. Really achievable, minimal supplies, but beautiful results. So yay. And even a beginner can do them. You get access to an open crop. So you can come hang out with fellow attendees on Saturday evening and crop till you drop. So I set the Zoom to go from 5 p.m. to 5 a.m. So, regardless of your time zone, you're welcome to hop in at any time. And you can stay up as late as you want. Giveaways and coupon codes. And you also get over $300 in bonuses. So a lot of our instructors have donated things like classes, ebooks, digital downloads, all sorts of stuff. It's valued at over $300 in the bundle. So it's a really great value. Help support the event too. We did send out an email yesterday, just giving a heads up that in order to keep the event the way that it is with allowing free ticket holders, we do need to obviously cover our costs and sell a certain amount of tickets. And so we always are very appreciative for those who upgrade. And we definitely need a few more to upgrade in order to be able to put these on and continue to put them on. All right. So we talked about all of this pretty much already just now. The value's over $2,000 once you add it all up. Like if I were actually going to pay for a craft class and things like that, we take all of the expenses into account. And so it's such a great, great deal. And the price goes up tomorrow. So we always have the early bird price. and summit weekend price. So be sure if you're going to upgrade, because we don't want you to have to pay more this weekend. Just do it now.
Just do it now. And I'm going to go a little off road because I mean, I'm very proud of our summit. I have to say, and what one of the many things that I like about this summit is we try to encourage people to use what they have. Times are tough. We all know this. We all know this. We're not living under a rock. So we are not a store driven or product driven summit. I am so grateful that Riley and KB Riley continue to sponsor us, even knowing that they are wonderful, wonderful human beings and companies. And we are so honored that they continue to sponsor our event with discounts. And they are going to be coming in and doing each owner from KB, Karen Berniston, and Tanya will be coming in and doing live lunch and learns tomorrow and Saturday at noon. The summit's Eastern time, in case we didn't mention that before. So I'm super honored, but we really take into consideration people's lifestyles, what they've got going on, the world, the whole thing. We do not push product. If we did, we would be far more successful, but that's not what we're about, right? So I think that's one of the main things that sets us apart from other summits. Plus, we try to do things a little bit different. We treat our speakers a little bit differently. We treat you guys a little bit differently. We try to make everything super special. We put it all in a box, we put a bow on it, and we come to you a couple of times a year, and we want to continue to do that. This particular summit, like Justine said, I mean, we had to send out that email yesterday. It was a little hard typing that email, but we understand. But we still want to continue to do this because it brings us joy. Hopefully it brings you joy. So that's why I wanted to just pop in and say, we're not all about, here, go buy this, get my affiliate link, but that's not what we do. We're all about creating inspiration, making people happy, bringing people joy, bringing people together, and doing all the things. And that's why I really want to continue to put this summer summit on with Justine year after year. But these are our two wonderful sponsors. Riley, she has got the best stamps, the whole line. But what I really love about Tanya is she could be a little snarky like me, and some of her sentiments and stuff are hilarious. You have got to go check it out. And she's got something in store for you tomorrow. I know it. And then you have KB Riley. I am, unlike Justine, interactive cards. They make my brain hurt. I don't know any other. I don't feel like I'm smart enough for the interactive cards. But Justine knocks them out of the park, the folds, all the things. But KB Riley, she has these dies. You just run it through and they do it all for you. And I'm like, what? So on Saturday, she'll be with us. Or it might be Friday. I might have it switched. I think KB Riley's actually tomorrow at noon. And she'll be showcasing her things. And then Tanya will be showcasing the Riley on Saturday. But anyway, join us. They're going to be a hoot. And they are amazing people and companies. So I love it. So they have actually offered, they haven't always done this, but they're offering even free ticket holders a discount code as well. And also paid tickets holder, the discount code is going to be higher, but they are offering all of the free ticket holders as well, a discount code. So you'll get all that tomorrow.
Okay, perfect. All right. So if you have any questions at all, please email us at hello@stressfreecardmaking.com. This is for customer service issues. Like if you can't log in or something's not working, like site-wise, we'll do our best to help you. Sometimes, though, it is unfortunately like a setting you have on your device, and we'll do our best to make the best suggestions possible, but we do our best to help you anyway. And what we do not do is customer service comments in the Facebook group. Okay, we want to keep that group positive and fun. And if you have any crafty questions, we encourage you to ask them over on Facebook, because if you have Facebook, because there's going to be like 100 or 5,000 crafters that can help you and give their opinions and their suggestions, and 5,000 brains are better than 2. So any sort of crafting questions, we recommend putting them in the Facebook group, and any sort of customer service questions, just let us know by emailing us at hello@stressfreecardmaking.com. We do have hours, so 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. for customer service. So if you email us late at night, you'll get an email first thing in the morning. We do our best to keep on that. And we are lucky in the sense that we're in 2 different time zones. So we can usually extend our hours sometimes, but those are the times that we have that we can help you. So
I do want to piggyback on that just a second. I know last year there was some crazy, like serious security settings that were implemented with like Gmail, just natural, like you don't even know it. It's all behind the scenes. They do all those things behind the scenes. And we have found that certain emails just are not getting through. Like sometimes you guys will message us and be like, it's saying warning, warning. That is some kind of security system setting. I don't know. Our website is fine. We have the precautions. We take the precautions. We have all the right things set up. So sometimes
Yeah.
it just doesn't get through. I don't know. Or
Yahoo,
sometimes
AOL, Comcast. Those
oh,
seems to be the 3 that give us a hard time where emails don't deliver. If you have a Yahoo, an AOL, or a Comcast email, we would very kindly and politely suggest to perhaps open up a different provider email account like Gmail or something
Gmail's
like that.
free.
It's free and it's much newer technology and it doesn't have as many issues. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
So yeah, we
And
do our best.
sometimes if you can't, like you've been logged in and you can't get in or whatever, sometimes it's just something as easy as going up to your internet provider setting and dropping down and clearing your cookies or your
Mhm.
cache or however you cache, whatever it's called. And sometimes clearing that out works. And then sometimes we're like, hey, go to a different browser and try opening there, and then it works. It's mind boggling. We don't know, but we do the best we can. And
Mhm.
hopefully with those, reset the cookies, the cache, and maybe if that still doesn't work, try a different internet browser. 99.9% of the time that fixes whatever super
Yeah.
secret problem we can't figure out. It usually solves that problem. So
All right. So
yeah,
if
the tech
anybody
gremlins, exactly. We don't speak the tech gremlins language, but they sure do annoy us sometimes.
If anyone has any questions, we can hang out for a few minutes to answer. So anybody else who's good, who feels like they're set up for tomorrow, there's no crafting today. You can do all that yourself, unless you have the paid ticket. Then you can go in and watch whatever you want. But tomorrow, the Friday presentations will go live, and we can watch them. Or you can watch them
Yeah,
tomorrow
so it
at 8
starts at
a.m. Eastern time.
yes, Eastern time. The emails will go out, but we do have several, like a lot of people that have signed up. So it goes out kind of in batches. But again, sometimes they don't make it to you. I don't know what happens, but just go to the schedule page. That is everything you need is a schedule page. You do not need to wait for our email. Just feel free. I don't know if the actual comments on the chat comes up in
Oh,
the recording
that I
on the
don't know.
replay, but the video part will be on our YouTube channel, and you can go back and watch this for those that popped in late. But as far as like these live questions, I don't know I don't think they do, but don't know. But anyway, so it's 8 a.m. tomorrow, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then we'll end the summit Sunday, 4 p.m. on Sunday for the wrap
I
up
believe so.
party.
Mhm.
So we'll have a good, fun weekend ahead of us.
And
Hopefully
if
I
you
look
haven't
like a girl
downloaded the
tomorrow.
attendee guide yet, download the attendee guide because I just uploaded a new version. There was wrong link in there. So
Okay, what's the link to the attendee guide? I'm going to throw that up here.
stressfreecardmaking.com/guide.
Oh, that's so hard.
So easy.
Stressfreecardmaking.com/guide. Bloop. So you can grab that. Hold on, I'll throw it up there.
So much stuff in there.
So it's really stressfreecardmaking.com/schedule for the schedule page, community for the Facebook page, guide for the attendee guide, and
UCB for the
UCB if you
ultimate
want to
card
upgrade your
making
ticket,
handbook.
and then classroom if you're the paid ticket holder. So there you
We
go.
make it easy.
There it all is. I will put the links in the description of this YouTube video after the call-ins though.
Sounds good. All
Okay.
right. Well, thank you, Laurel.
Yeah. Well, I'll see you tomorrow, Justine. It's like
Yeah.
whatever, midnight her time. So go to bed. And we will
Bye.
see you guys tomorrow. Bye.